Can you guys see me all right? Yeah? Perfect. So with the spring roll, that's what I get you easy, Chris, to make. Like I got this from Sainsbury's or even from, so they have,
that's why yesterday. I just tried to cut them. They're impossible to cut. No wonder they're called glass.
Yeah. So that's why I choose to get it like this. So they came in about 5. So I just used 2 of them. So if you get the big one, you can just try to spread it, or if not, you just soak it in the water, use it all, and then you can use like a stir-fry noodle for tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Really nice. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was wondering what to do.
So all of those that you have is called like mung bean glass noodle, because vermicelli noodle, you have to get the right one. You have to get the mung bean one.
Yeah.
So the cheese, otherwise it's gonna go soggy with spring roll. Because I've got 50 cheese, I'm going to cook on 50 cheese because my neighbors, everyone waiting. So I'm gonna use 3 of these. So one of them, I don't know, this bag, how many grams? For me, I'm not really good at how many grams. I just use like 3 of these. Or you can use like half of the 200-gram pack. So you boil the water, the boiling water, and then you need to soak on the boiling water. Okay. Yeah, on the mung bean noodle. So I just boil.
Is it?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. So Amanda, what you need to do as well, maybe you just put the hot water, boil hot water on of it, and then you can use that, make a noodle stir fry. Really nice. So you can keep it in the fridge. Use it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, so while I'm boiling the water, as I told you the ingredients, so I have the large carrot.
Sorry, we put these mung beans in the hot water. Is that right?
Yeah, we boil the water, and then I got the pot out, and then we need to put hot water to soak the mung bean noodle. And while we do that, multitask, just peel the large carrot. You can use 1 or use 2 if you want. Because I got more noodles, so I just put 2.
White cabbage, isn't it?
Yeah. And then the cabbage here, look, the white cabbage, like a solid one, the hard one.
Yeah.
I just use like a small half of them. So just make sure that you wash. I wash them on out.
Got my wrist in, I can't cut things.
So normally with the carrot, if you have the peeler, or you can just use this, it's easy.
Yeah.
Then just chop them up, yeah? Nigel, you already chopped everything. Have you cooked today, Nigel?
No, my Thai shop, my local Thai shop, which is open 7 days a week, wasn't open today or yesterday. They had a little notice saying, due to unforeseen circumstances, blah, blah, blah. So I'm watching rather than...
Okay.
Like when you go to the swimming pool and they say, do you want to swim or do you want to spectate? And I am today spectating, not swimming.
Are you drinking, Nigel?
Yeah. I'm just finishing off the last of my gin and tonics. I've started drinking gin and tonics again. And,
fantastic.
oh, hello.
Oh, look at that! Gorgeous! What's his name, Marianne?
Yeah, she's just looking out to see what we're doing in case he gets hungry.
He likes spring rolls, does he?
Yeah, she
Oh,
does.
there's another one, look.
Yeah, out she goes.
Yeah. Marianne, are you cooking as well, Marianne, or are you just watching?
I'm cooking and watching, but I prepared everything.
Well done. Very good.
What What can I do?
Okay. So now the hot
Marianne,
water.
are you guys completely out of lockdown now? Back up in Denmark? Oh, she's frozen.
Hold on, I'm gonna put the water in that stuff.
The hot water, yeah. Put hot water and then put the lid over.
A little less.
Oh, quickly, cook quickly. And then we just carry on preparing. So I just
cooking noodle, like very silvery.
I chop, yeah, should be very slight vermigel. That's why like grass, like a grass noodle. However you want to do it with your carrot. For me, I just like chop into the small piece like that. See, like chop in the small piece. By the way, the boy have their haircut downstairs. Paul just came out. They have mobile haircut. The neighbor got the guy, the friend coming. There we go. So I put it in the plate. Leave it by the side because we're gonna fry that with the noodles, and that's what it is. And
I think I've got so much.
My carrots.
Yeah, just take your time and with the carrot, sorry, the cabbage. There we go. I just do the same. Just do very fine cut and make it very, very small. It's just thinking that when we put inside the spring roll, it will help. Easy to roll up the cheese, the spring roll cheese. Okay.
Sarah, are you not cooking today, or have you done your homework?
We can't get half this ingredients here in Norfolk where we live. We're in the middle of the fens. We'd have to go, I think, 20 miles to fetch some of this stuff.
Well, I said you get it in Sainsbury's. I didn't know. So I sent Andrew to...
where's your nearest Sainsbury's?
King's Lynn.
Oh, it's in King's Lynn, the nearest Sainsbury's.
So how far is that?
We've been...
7 miles.
Oh, 7 miles.
Not too bad.
But I don't know the area, and so I haven't worried about it. Because don't forget, I've got all this ingredients at home in my own kitchen. Because Malai's cooked it all there before now, and it's in the freezer.
Yeah.
Yes.
You should have got Mark to ship it to you by DHL.
Is Mark there with you, Sarah?
No, he's in the Isle of Wight, Malai. He went on Thursday. Freddie and Mark went there, but they've been in Woking all the long.
On his speedboat?
I think they went out on the boat today. They've had a really lovely sunny day there today.
Oh, I can imagine.
It was supposed to rain today, wasn't it?
It's not rained here in Norfolk, but there's a big black cloud looming.
It's all this preparation that takes the time, isn't it? All this cutting.
I saw Maxine have her party in her garden with the Royal Ascot because they could not go this year. So they have like wearing a hat and party in the garden, lots of drink. Maxine, are you recovering yet?
Yeah, we did. It was great fun. So I had 3 friends came around and we all dressed up and we did the racing off the TV.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
It was really good, and it was supposed to be from, say, the girls came around about 1 and their husbands came to pick them up at 5:30. They didn't leave about 10:30, and it got a bit messy. There was dancing in the kitchen. I found money in the street the next day. I had to go to the bottle bank. Yeah, it was a good day.
When was this? Today?
Oh, no, Thursday. So Thursday was Ladies' Day, Royal Ascot.
Ladies' Day.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Was it a nice day on Thursday? Was it warm?
No. So the forecast was kind of showers, but basically it just rained all day.
Oh no.
So luckily, I have got a reasonably big kitchen, so we just stayed in the kitchen and tried to do our social thing in the kitchen until.
What a shame! With all this beautiful weather we had,
Yeah,
just when you needed it, you didn't have it.
yeah. Never mind. We still enjoyed it.
Right. Everyone, how's everyone doing with the carrot and the cabbage?
Yeah.
I'm going to grate the cabbage.
Yeah, great, it. So you can see that now. I've done it beautifully. So I've got 1 carrot, 1 cabbage ready by the side. In this point as well, check your noodle. Your noodle should be all right now because I mean we're gonna cook. So I use the scissor. I mean you can see that. You see?
Oh,
like that. So I'm just take the string because my one got the string. So I take the string out.
I cut that before.
So they look like big jellyfish.
Yeah, it does look like jellyfish. It does look a bit. You see that why I'm going to show you how to cook a noodle salad. We use this
That tomorrow.
spicy salad, really nice. And then I'm just going to use the scissors, cut them like that. Just make sure that cut.
Oh, cut it. What, in the water?
Just cut. Yeah, cut it in the water because we still need to get it soaked up, and then it will cook automatically. And then you just drain them out. Just use the sieve and then drain it out. Set aside.
Do you have that on the heat?
No. The hot water because you put hot water over.
Yeah.
And then we're going to fry this with the.
I'm grating crazily with my cabbage at the minute.
That's fine. So here we go. Look. So now my noodles ready. I just drain them. Just do on your own time. That's fine. So so this is another dish that's very popular in Thailand. And then we use that as a salad, like yam wun sen. I did write down the recipe. I'll share that out. Go very well with the mixed
salad made out of this noodles.
Yeah, the salad.
Oh yes.
So, I mean, the Thai salad is so lovely. You can eat like cone and it's fabulous. So that's my that's the next dish. I'll just make sure I'm going to put the because when we fry, we always add a little bit water. So I just make sure that my hot is ready. I mean, like my spring roll cheese, I get like this, so it's on ready. So while we're waiting as well, I don't know if you already separate them.
No.
So okay, just take it out and then you separate the spring roll. I mean, if you want to cook only half, you can just go like this and take it half. Yeah, and then you can put the other one back in the freezer. But for me, I'm gonna cook them all 50. I mean, tonight probably finish, and then I'm gonna put it in the freezer.
Oh my God!
So when
they are very tight together. It would take ages to separate them.
So
Oh, crikey.
So I mean, like you put it if it's still frozen. Make sure you put in the.
Oh no, they're not frozen. What do
defrost.
I do separate? What do I? Because if I put them together, they'll stick together again. What do you do?
You see, you just take it out, just like that.
Yeah.
Just take one sheet out.
Yeah. And what do you do with them now? Because obviously, if I put them together, they'll get stuck together again.
No, it won't get stuck together. You can see that when you separate them, it's not get stuck together. Look.
Oh, okay.
So
Chris is very good
ready.
on the detail. Chris is very good on the detail, Malai, keeping on your toes.
She is very. So here we go. See, you stick.
So this is
I mean, depend if you want to just only learn. You can always You can always do it tomorrow. You do it in your own time as well. Don't need to do it on today. So today, just like show you how to cook, how to do it. So I probably, I mean, you can see how I have to go through when I cook spring roll for you guys. It's not simple.
I think you'd need, you know, at least 2 people, one separating the sheets and one cutting cabbage, is it?
I normally get Paul to help me separate this. No, I do it all
Have you
myself.
furloughed Paul Malai? Is he on furlough? Is he on furlough for kitchen duties?
Not at all. He's been so busy working. Bless him. He's not have no life at the moment. He's working day and night and writing the reports at the moment. So he got like 53 jobs alone this month.
Well, that's
so
good.
Just drive on over the country, go and assess, and then come home, have to write the report. So I'm just be his little secretary, like go to the post office, post the report for him. Luckily that I work from home. So I just help as much as I could, really.
Did Paul tell you what your friend asked me yesterday? Your friend asked
I know. Mai thought that you are her mother-in-law. Yeah.
So I said, I wouldn't mind a son like Paul.
Oh. Okay, and then we need this wok. We need the wok to fry the cheese. So get the wok out. Where's my wok? I got my wok out.
I don't have a wok because I had 2 woks and they were both rubbish. So I'm not buying a 3rd one.
I thought you said you'd been for a long walk today.
Sorry? Oh, yeah. Well done, Nigel.
Well done, Nigel. You keep her on your toe.
Yeah, she's got a 10-kilometre walk.
Yeah, 9.5 to be precise.
9.5. Okay, thank you for the precision.
So we will need the soy sauce. We need some oyster sauce. If you don't have oyster sauce, you can use either of them. Okay, I use both, or maybe a little fish sauce.
Sorry, what?
How we get on? So have you on doing with your? Have you separate your spring roll? Done the carrot?
Yeah. I've separated about 6. So.
Where Andrew? Get him to come and help.
I know. I think he said there's football at 7 o'clock, so I'm unlikely to get him.
Yes, Everton, Liverpool, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, Chelsea. We just watched Chelsea. Chelsea won.
Are you disappearing at 7 o'clock?
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, it's got a hole in.
Okay, so the most important, just leave that cheese for now. We're going to fry, okay?
What, the sheep?
And come back. We're going to fry the, because I think everyone is ready.
Not really. No one's ready.
Important. Now, have you done the carrot and the cabbage?
Yes.
Everybody done? Amanda, have you done?
I've got some of each, yeah.
Okay, so now we're ready to fry. Yeah, that's fine. So now we're ready to fry. Just get your pan out and put the high heat.
Come fry with me. Come fry, let's
with me.
fry
Yeah. Yeah.
More oil, yeah? Okay.
I mean, if you don't have a frying pan, you can use the pot and pans, whatever. Just high heat. Put the light on.
You have to help me to buy a wok, please.
I'll help you, Chris. I can get you to the right things.
Yeah, I need to get a decent wok. Because honestly,
to be honest, this one is poor bought this for me.
After second time, it was smoking so badly, and it was just impossible to use it. So
you need to get a non-sticking one. Okay, so we need some sunflower oils or vegetable oils.
Okay.
So now the heat. So I'm going to put just a tiny bit of the oil. Let's say last spoonful of the oil.
Looks like 1 dessert spoonful.
Mm-hmm. Just whatever, just to fry.
You know the noodles, are we meant to be draining those or?
Pardon?
The noodles that are in the pot.
Have you already separate? Have you cut them already? You need to use the scissor to cut them.
So I did it with a knife.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you drain it. You put by a side because we're gonna fry together with the carrot and the cabbage. So I can see that it's bubbly now. So one is bubbly. I'm just gonna put the carrot. I'm not gonna put any garlic or onions because it's just for the chips. Just put the carrot. Put carrot and cabbage in there, and then just stir together.
Sorry, what we got in there now?
The oil in the wok. Yeah, one is heat up. Fry the carrot and the cabbage in the wok. Just stir fry for. There we go. Make sure that you got a little pot you can dip your hand. There we go. I can see.
Got more cabbage than
I mean, you know, just at the moment, just do the basic house. You can always do more. You can fry more. So I put that. So one is heat it up for a bit, and then I will add the noodle.
Did you say egg?
No, no egg.
Malai, how long did you boil those noodles for?
The noodle just boil for, I mean, less than 5 minutes, isn't it?
But I was going to say I'm guessing about 5 minutes. Okay.
5 minutes, yeah, it's about 5 minutes.
Right. So
and then just add that together with the fry.
So as you're chopping the carrot, the cabbage and the carrots up, you can stick the water on and get them boiling. Get the noodles boiling so that it's all dovetailing nicely. Okay.
That's it. So we're gonna add some sauce. We're gonna add some soy sauce.
Is this light or dark soy sauce?
Light soy sauce, the one that we use for tuna. We already got. Everyone should have this sauce.
Yeah? Have you put the noodles in?
Yeah, just put the noodles in. Yeah.
Put the noodle in there, and then I'm going to put. I mean, depend on how much you've got. So I say about. Let's say 3 spoonfuls. Or 2. I put it 2. Don't make it too salty. Because remember the cheese when we fry with the oil, and then we're gonna dip it with the sweet and sour sauce anyway. And then I will add some oyster sauce. So if you don't have oyster sauce, just add tiny bit of fish sauce. Maybe just.
We add in oyster sauce. How much?
Sauce have I put in?
A couple of shakes, I think. A couple of
shakes. a cup of shake.
Oh, shakes.
Yeah.
And how many spring rolls is this going to make, Malai?
I'm going to make 50 this one.
How many?
But I'm gonna make the whole pack 50.
I thought you said 50. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the whole pack. Depend on my mood, because I'm just gonna make until all of this is gone, basically. So that's why we need to fry this first, and then we'll set it aside to get it cooler, because if it's too hot, when you roll the cheese, it will get broken. So I'm gonna have a little bit taste. And then I just add a cup of shake of the sauce. I mean, I need to finish this soy sauce anyway. Nearly finished. Shake it, shake it, shake. Marianne, you all right?
Yes, I'm doing fine. I just had some more.
Fabulous.
And Marianne, are you completely out of lockdown now in Denmark?
Yes, we are. So
your government locked down very early, I see, and you've come out the other side now.
Yeah, we had a lockdown on the 13th of March.
Yeah.
Where everybody was sent home from work.
Yeah.
And the thing that's happening now is that when the public offices are the city hall and places like that, if they're not back at work yet, and they're only working like only 50% of the staff is working.
Yeah.
So they make a schedule. So, you know, if there's a department of 8 or 15, then there's only 8 coming in on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And then the others.
Yeah. So they take turns in coming into work. Then rest of the rest.
Wow! My Dylan just had his haircut.
Are the restaurants open? Bars, pubs?
Yes, they are.
Not
They
just,
have restructured everything. There's a lot of space between everybody.
so there's still spacing going on. Are you at 1 meter?
Yes, 1 meter now.
Right. And what about wearing face masks? What do you have to do with those?
We never wore face masks, and we don't wear gloves, but we have the you know, the hygiene thing all the time.
The hand sanitizer in English, yeah.
Yeah, and the wipes and more cleaning and all, but never masks. And but I see the people who are actually vulnerable, you know, people who are sick or something, they wear the masks.
Right. And the school children, they're back at school?
They're back at school.
They're back at school on 1st of May, I think, aren't they? Your kids?
Yes.
This is Danish people.
But the getting kids back to school was not like everybody going back to school. It's the small kids.
Yeah.
And then they're just adding the older ones so they can take their degree. They won't take their degrees yet.
Yeah.
With online and stuff. But kids are just, I mean, they took all the small ones in first, and then they're starting to take the big ones in now. But it's summer holidays pretty soon.
Okay.
I heard that Danes are very disciplined, and the government has a lot of authority. And
yeah, you know what you know what they did in the public. If you work in a public office,
yeah,
what they're saying now is you can go and take your holidays, but if you go to a country which is on the ban list, then if you come back and are sick, then you pay the sick leave yourself. And you actually risk getting fired, getting laid off.
Good.
See everybody? Sorry, make sure it's not burned, okay?
Yes.
I'm done now.
Society.
So once it's done, just transfer on the plate, the big plate, okay? So if you find it a little bit stick together, sorry, just put maybe some little water and then stir together. My one is done beautifully now. Look at that.
Looks like, okay.
Look at that. So we're gonna keep this cool.
It looks like this, Malai. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. Can you see it? Is that all right?
That's looking good, Chrissy. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, looking good, looking good.
I might succeed here.
This one? You see this one?
Yeah, Amanda's good.
Yeah,
Denmark.
very good.
Denmark's looking a bit more grey than yellow, I have to say.
I think I needed a bit more carrot in mine, but there we go.
Denmark.
Oh, well.
No,
Yeah,
that's fine, that's fine.
Maxine, that looks like a good cure for the Friday morning hangover.
Very good. So you see that? And then we're just gonna put it by the side. I'm just gonna put by the window, so keep it cool while we do our prawn toast. Yeah. So look at that. Look at that. So I'm gonna keep it cool in my windowsill.
You don't have 2 dogs like I do.
Bring back good memory, Marianne, when we were at Gardner.
See, my desk, it's really full of stuff.
Marianne used to be account manager, and I used to, when we were in finance, didn't we?
Yes, and we went to Nando's, especially when you were pregnant.
Yes!
Chicken.
Yes! When I was pregnant. Where's my son? I'm going to show you my son. They just have their hair cut downstairs. Very funny. Okay, so spring roll cheese done. And then we separate the spring roll, so we wait. So the next one we're gonna do prawn on toast. Okay. So as I said, depends on prawn. If you don't like prawn, you can have minced pork or you can have chicken, minced chicken. For me, I'm going to mix. I'm going to use minced pork and prawn together. So I got frozen prawn here. I'll actually boil. So with this one, you will need the Ninja or food processor. I don't know if any of you have that. Perfect.
What is it? Food processor.
Food processor or Ninja. Yeah. Yeah, just check it out because we're going to put. So who done what? Juliet, what you doing? You doing with pork or with prawn or?
I'm doing mixed.
You do mixed.
Pork and some prawns.
Fantastic, the same as me. How about you, Maxine? You do the same, you do mix. You do prawn, only prawn. Okay, fine. And Chris, you do both?
Prawns only.
You do prawn only, okay. And how about you, Amanda?
Prawns.
You just do prawn only, okay. So for me, my tip, if you like prawn, I would mix with some pork as well for the futures anyway, because it will help with more. So if you prawn only, just
is that cooked pork?
If it's frozen, no, it's not cooked pork. It's just like a just a normal food. So I'm going to add some prawn. Let's say about this is 200, about 150 prawn, 150 gram prawn. Because it's frozen, I quickly add in the hot water. It doesn't take a minute. And then I put the, this is 250 for me. Let's see, that's 450 gram. I said 200 gram.
Okay.
Pork, I put it in the food processor because we're gonna blend, make the paste. So.
Malai, is liquidizer all right?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't have a process.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, this one is, I use this for making smoothie. Yeah. That prawn doesn't take, I use a small prawn. And then I will add some prawn in there. I don't know how am I going to, I might have to use it twice because get a little bit, because I don't have a big Ninja. So
quite funny because it's only got a few little things in there.
Yeah. Is it ready?
So what do you put? The whole. So you put egg in a food processor as well.
Yeah, and then we need
and sauce.
Egg. And bunk 1 egg in there, 1 or 2 eggs if you don't have. I'm gonna put 2 because I add a lot. So let's say 2 eggs. The egg will help stick together with the bread. And then chop coriander, tiny bit of coriander to bring some flavors. I've got some coriander. If you don't have it, doesn't matter. You don't need to put in. Some people doesn't like coriander, but coriander brings some flavor, some smell. Nice and fragrant. So I just chop up a little bit of coriander and then put it in the food processor. Yeah. So while we make this, so hopefully our spring roll cheese will get ready. See that?
This is actually like a French dinner because they always they eat really late.
And then I will add just a few shakes of the oyster sauce and the soy sauce, the light soy sauce, the same sauce that we use for spring roll. See?
You don't have oyster sauce on the ingredients?
Just use soy sauce, that's fine. Soy
Okay.
sauce or just use a couple.
I've got both.
Maybe,
Both.
yeah, just add both, a little bit both. So you can see that now I add everything there. And then we're just gonna blend it together. Put this frozen prawn back. And then you just blend it together. Don't know how my one gonna work. Let's see. I'm gonna blend together. Let's blend together. Yeah. So just put the blender together. Work! Yeah. Very good. I love this mini ninja. Let me tell you, that's my best buy.
It looks very little in there.
Yeah.
Look, I've made enough for one.
Okay. Next time, put some pork in as well, Amanda.
Yeah, it looks a bit sad. But
You
yours,
got any, Amanda? Have you got any chicken or anything at home? Any chicken breast or anything?
I have.
Maybe cut a little bit and then you can put it. No, the fresh, uncooked. You can put it in there if you want and blend it together.
Non-cooked.
Yeah, non-cooked chicken. Have you got any? Or pork?
Already, he's already eating them.
I've got some pork.
Okay.
I've got some.
No, put some more prawn in there. But you just make a few anyway. I'm gonna make quite a few. You can see that. So now you can see that it's blend very nicely.
Like this.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
So make sure that it's thick. You see, so if you're thinking we need to put this paste on top of the bread, make sure it's not too much liquid.
Oh, okay.
Very liquidy, mine.
If it's too liquid, add more prawn in there. So I'm just gonna take this out and spread. Look at that, my beautiful. Because my one is add, you see, so that's why mix is good. To get it pure prawn itself, it's just too much liquid, and you don't have you have less. You can see that.
If I just put them in frozen.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that's right. See that. So the next, so now we got that paste ready. Now we're gonna need whatever bread you like. Here you can get 6 white bread. White bread go very well. Get the bread out. Get it ready. And sesame seeds. Get sesame seeds ready and put it in the big plate. We need a little bit of multitask here. So we need to get prepped. So we got the paste ready. We got sesame seeds ready because I'm gonna make quite a few. So I'm gonna get another one out. Yeah, sesame seeds on the plate. If you make quite a few, you don't need to put maybe just one. Okay. And then get the bread out. So just try, depend on how much you make. Maybe you 3 or 4 or 5. Just do 5 for now.
5 slices?
Yeah, so 5 or 6 pieces of bread.
So I'm gonna have to be a bit slower.
That's okay, yeah, that's fine. We wait for you. I'm just stir this, mix together that paste. So if people don't eat pork, just chicken, just mix chicken together with prawn, and the egg and the sauce, and that's it. It's got done. And now I'm going to show you how I cut the bread. So you can have brown bread or white bread, but I'm going to use white bread. So get another knife. Knife bread.
Cut it diagonally, do you?
So I'm just gonna cut, yeah. Just
you don't take the crust off.
No, you can take it off, but don't need to. I'm not taking it off at this point.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's gonna take longer time for you guys. So I cut like sort of triangle, just like half. You can see that. See? Like that.
Like at Buckingham Palace.
Like a Buckingham Palace, yes.
Cut the crust off.
Exactly.
Don't need to put the crust off. I will leave it.
How do you do?
I'll leave it. You see it.
Hello.
Or
So
depends where you're from, if you
people okay with the cutting? So you go like that, you cut it half like that.
Okay.
Don't need to get the crust off because it should be okay.
Right.
Sometimes if I have time, I do cut it off, but leave it, that's fine. My bread is very fine, so you can see that beautifully.
My dad always taught me that crusts make your hair go curly, so it's fine.
Oh, good.
I'm hoping you're using Warburton's bread because that's from Bolton.
Yes, it is. I did.
Oh yes.
I did. Well,
My
definitely.
hometown.
Always, Nigel, for you. Warburton bread.
There's absolutely no goodness in that bread whatsoever.
You see, the Danes, they would never use a white bread. They would always use brown bread.
Oh, stop showing off Scandinavia. You're all so healthy. No diabetes in Denmark.
I use brown bread. I use brown bread sometimes. All right, the chef needs a little bit of glass of cheese for this.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've had the gin and tonic. I'm onto a red wine now.
Okay.
Cooking.
How so I show you how to now we can put the paste. You can see that. So I've got this paste ready by the side. Try it, follow me. Just use the paste to spread it on over. You see, because the egg, it does help the egg and egg yolk help it stick together with the bread.
Why are you doing this with a fork and not with a knife?
You can use with a knife, you're comfortable, but I prefer the fork. You can go like that, you see, or you can use the spoon, whatever your preference. For me, the fork is easy to dip it out. See, like that. Not
The
too thick.
Scandinavian got a fork.
Yeah, and then
even
look,
going down to the details, whether it's a knife
you put
or
the
a fork.
paste, and then you just dip it, go it down, and go ding, 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 ding on the sesame. Here we go. Now you have it. Pronto.
Oh, you make it look so easy.
No, that's too much, Nigel, doing it together.
See?
Dishes together. My sink is my kitchen. It's like a bomb site.
So I'm going to do that as well. Again, next one. Just take it one lob out from the fork, and then just spread it over, over.
How thick?
Let's see, you're on okay, that sticks, and then just put on top of the, here we go, voila. Nigel, I expect you to do that soon.
Yeah, no, I've got a very good memory, so I'm watching you do it. As I'm from the north of England originally, I think, forget the fork, forget the knife, we were doing this bit with a spoon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
lovely. Sometimes I do with a spoon.
Yeah, well, there's one side of the spoon to scoop the stuff out, and then you use the other side of the spoon to do the spreading.
Here we go. See? There we go.
Yeah. Very good.
Hey, Nigel, I'm from near Preston, so I'm not too far away from you.
Oh, I'm from West Taunton.
Oh, look at that, neighbour.
I mean,
Just down the A6, Preston and West Taunton.
Okay, I'm from sort of Lytham St Anne's area.
Oh, posh, that's posh. You know that everybody,
posh.
just let everybody know that that's very posh. Lytham St Anne's.
Oh, very posh. Nice.
People go there on their holidays.
It's not, because I was actually born in Blackpool, which is quite, I don't like to admit that.
It's okay, you're amongst friends now.
Yeah.
I've stayed in bed and breakfasts in Blackpool where you had to put a meter, you had to put the 50p into the meter for the TV, and the heating, but not the TV as well.
Oh.
Wow.
You try telling that to the kids today, they just won't believe you.
How everyone doing? Just make sure that when you put it in the sesame, just like go wiggly, make sure that it go on over like that. See, beautifully.
Let's have a
You see, I show you. This is my one so far. Look at that.
Yeah, mine looks the same.
Perfect. Yeah, just carry on. Oh, the boy are so happy today. They had their haircut. We got the neighbor, got the mobile.
Oh, are they officially in your bubble? Are they officially in your bubble, Malai?
Bubble, yeah. The neighbor, don't tell anyone. The neighbor brother-in-law came and cut his hair, and he cut the celebrity, cut Ashley Cole, cut Imran Khan, you know, like celebrities. So he came and cut in the car park. So the boy decided to go and have the haircut. Dylan was so pleased. His hair was so long.
Dylan?
But you didn't cut it, Malai.
My son. I want to do it. No, they not trust me. So I cut my own hair. So even Juliet cut her own hair today. Look at that. She looked wonderful. Look at that.
Yeah, I've been cutting my own hair as well. It's a little bit easier for a man because the difference between a good and bad haircut's about a week.
Yeah. So basically, you can
YouTube to figure out. I went on YouTube to find out what. Well, I cut his hair with the material scissors. I thought I did quite a good job. And then I went on YouTube to see how you should cut a men's hair, and I bought some proper hairdressing scissors, and then did it again. So I think I've done quite a good job. But when he goes back to the barber, he may think different.
Oh, wow.
He's lucky to have you, Maxine. I tell you, having somebody else doing it is a test of faith, but it's much easier. Trying to do your own as you're getting the clippers up the back is it's a bit hairy, scary.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even go anywhere near my own hair.
It's one of this Remington shaver. My son does that. My Andrew just cuts it with Remington shaver, bzz, bzz, and that's it, all done.
Well, that's what we call the lowest common denominator. Now, Maxine, on Ladies' Day, what was the drink of choice amongst the girls? Were you champagning or were you rosé wine or prosecco?
Oh, of course we had.
You live in St Anne's, so I can't see prosecco. Surely champagne.
Oh no, we had Louis Roederer champagne.
Right.
We also had Sainsbury's own champagne.
Oh dear.
No, actually, it's pretty good, I have to say. And then then we downgraded to prosecco. I think we just had bubbles all day. We didn't have anything else.
Right. Did you have a bet?
Did. So what we did was we kind of. So, like, say the race had 7 horses and there were 5 of us. We all picked 1 horse, and the 2 left over. Obviously they weren't picked. If one of those won, then the money got rolled over. So basically, each race you won a £5 because actually.
You're doing your own internal thing.
Yeah, exactly. So I have got online betting, but I couldn't remember my password with Ladbrokes. Anyway, So yeah, we just did our own thing. It was almost irrelevant to the day.
Well, after about the 3rd race, it would be, yes.
Did you start on with the
Yeah.
most expensive champagne first and then go to the cheapest after?
Yeah, we did, because we
Yeah, that way round.
drank it, you know.
'Cause after you've had the really good stuff, you don't really care. We just have.
And were you catering, Maxine? Were you producing nibbles and vol au vents and things?
Well, I just had nibbles because I thought, well, you know, you don't really want anything to kind of eat. However, it did degrade to Prosecco and chips. And I did have I had like nibbles and dips and olives and things like that. But we did end up doing some chips, and some onion bhajis in the oven.
Wow.
We were really
Okay, Maxine, you should have made them these spring roll prawn toast.
I will. Don't worry.
They will love that, won't they? Remember, Nigel.
Whilst I'm distracting, Malai, you're still knocking out the blended paste on top of the sesame seeds while you knock out 50 of these, are you?
Yes, I have. No, I didn't do that much. Nigel, remember we went to Royal Ascot with Gemini, remember?
Yeah, of course, I do remember, yes.
Top hats and everything.
We were in the Royal Enclosure.
Yeah, we were in the Royal. I saw the Queen, courtesy the Queen at me. I even told Jem, I said, my God, the Queen haven't got any wrinkle.
Yeah, well, that's what a boring life will do for you.
Yeah, I remember. I mean,
yeah. Was
Princess won a lot of money.
Was it the year that Princess Margaret was still alive? Did we go then, or she already died?
I think she's still alive. That's many years ago, isn't it? Yeah, I think
yes.
she's still. I think she's still alive. I think we got we've seen everybody.
Was that the year Gemini actually had some Pims?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it was fun.
It was raining.
We were in the Royal Enclosure, so who cares? We got the
yeah.
We got the.
Did you meet any eligible men?
Well, I remember I was on the telly too because we went on the ladies' day.
Yes.
And I went to this twin, the lady. She had massive hat. I went and I saw her, spoken to her. It was expensive day, let me tell you. Yeah.
Oh, the pandemic put stop to all of this, didn't it?
Hopefully. Guy, how about we go next year? Royal Enclosure. Let's go to Royal Ascot next year.
We won't be able to get in the Royal Enclosure, but we can go to the Grandstand. It's about £65.
Yeah, we can go to Grandstand. Let's do it.
Yeah, you can get slaughtered in there quite easily.
Yeah, Nigel, you can stay with us. Look at this. You can stay with us, Nigel. We can go with the big stretch limo from here. Well,
one year I went in the Grandstand, and there are a few of us, old men, and near the station at Ascot, they'd set up this pub with a outdoor area. So we said, oh, we'll go in here, have a couple of beers. So we ended up leaving about 10 o'clock at night. I still don't know how I got home. I have no idea.
You drunker. Yeah. So how everyone doing with that prawn toast?
We're doing great. Good.
I've got not too much now. I mean, I can always do it later. By that point, I just checked my spring roll. Look, my spring roll cheese, the spring roll inside, the fries, very good. The wedge, the noodles, cooling down now. So, and then once we get some spring roll, we're gonna fry them together.
And
it's supposed to be raining today.
My husband thinks this is the greatest concept ever. He's doing the gardening, he's watching his computer, and he's just waiting to get the dinner served.
Oh, good. My God, Marion. Yesterday was the longest day. In Denmark, you still got light, isn't it? 10 o'clock, even midnight, still get light. Is that right?
Yes.
In Denmark.
I think it's the longest day tomorrow.
Oh, the
But
longest
what
day
time does
tomorrow.
it actually go dark? Because I remember being in Sweden around in June, and it never really got dark. It sort of
No,
got
that's true, but that's the same in Denmark. There's a very few hours where it's actually dark.
right.
And I know that, yeah, we're going to Stockholm with some Irish people. They could not understand how it was completely really light at 11 o'clock at night.
Yes, I remember going out for dinner, and it was 11 o'clock at night, and it was still really quiet. And it would be about 9 o'clock equivalent in England.
Yeah.
And we were just, this was a work thing, and I was over for work, and I was thinking, this is just too much. Because I also went in winter when it's dark at about 3 o'clock. That's not so pleasant.
No, it's not, but that's the same here.
Yeah.
Nigel, do similar
it's about
job
4
with you,
o'clock when it
Marianne.
gets black in winter.
He's in finance as well, Nigel.
Who is?
Marianne, she used to be a finance account manager.
Well, there's a lot of high quality people in finance, Malai.
Exactly, just my words.
It suits the Northern European mindset to be very detail analytical, all those things.
Yeah. Marianne, are you still in contact with Morton?
No, actually I'm not. I write every once in a while with Christina, but not with Morten.
Oh, how is Christina still with Gardner?
No. She's at a different. She actually came to a Danish company.
Oh, tell Christina, based in Sweden. Tell Christina, come and join Malay Cooking.
Yeah, I could. She would find it
It'll
funny.
be fun.
She's so funny. Yeah, she's nice.
Yeah, I remember you, Morton. Remember we went over on the finance, supposed to be like the most cleverest in Europe on 12, 15 countries on coming over. We went to London Eye. You know when the London Eye just opened and we stand the wrong side when we're taking photo. So we just see our backside at the end. Oh, we just could not stop laughing.
Picture with the front. But that wasn't it Sue Weiss who organized it, or was it you?
Yeah, I helped organizing that. Yeah.
But it was really funny.
Yeah.
Remember when we went to Windsor Castle?
Yeah, Hart and Garter. Oh, we got so many memories.
But that was because I came back with my new colleagues when I went to UK last year, and we went to Windsor, and they said, "This is really nice." I said, "Well, I know it all."
I know, it's really fun, really fun. I mean, that's why I love working for F5 now as well. They do a lot of similar thing like us, like have the team building, team bonding.
Yeah.
And it's really good. We have such a great teamwork.
Yeah, I think that's very important.
Very important.
Hi, Malai.
Hello.
I'm going to check out at this point because I've done this with you several times anyway. But I just want to say it was lovely to see everyone tonight, and well done. You're all getting on very well. Hope you enjoyed them.
Thank you.
And I'll be along next week. Hopefully, I'll be back in working doing it.
I'll come for coffee to your garden, okay?
Sarah,
you can, yes.
Maybe I can come and do it.
Yes.
Maybe
you said you were going to cook for Mouse, so there you are. She'll be with me. So
Mouse gonna be there. Maybe we do that. Maybe I do the session at yours if you got internet and that.
I can't bring her around to you because I'd have to push her down in the wheelchair, and going down that hill, I'd probably lose her.
Oh, never mind.
But anyway, enjoy your evening, enjoy your food, and I'll see you next Sunday.
I see you next week.
Bye.
You can see how's it. Thank you. Bye. How's everyone doing? Look at my prawn toast, everybody.
Oh God, there's a lot, Malai. How many do you have?
Oh, I cannot remember. I just done it until I finished the paste. My paste finished.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, that's good, Amanda. That's good too.
Oh yes.
Okay, so we're gonna set this aside because when we fry, we're gonna fry together. I'm gonna show you how to do spring roll.
In the frying pan or the pot?
Not yet. We're not cooked this yet. Now we're gonna do spring roll because when we fry together.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So we just put that in there and then set aside, and then we're gonna fry together. So now, see that the spring roll under it's nice and cool now. So, going to show you how to wrap up spring roll. So the next one, in the ingredient, you should get a little pot, and then let's say maybe 2-3 big spoon of self-raising flour.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sorry, Mal, I said again.
Self-raising flour.
Yeah. In a bowl.
Everyone got, yeah, in a little bowl, and then add a little bit water on that. This is we're gonna use for stick the cheese together. So just add the water, tiny bit of water, and then just wiggle. See? Just make sure that you get a little bit of water because we're gonna use that. My one, I just add a little bit more.
Oh my
If
God.
you don't have in that point, if you're doing it, you run out of self-raising flour, just use the white egg yolk.
Yeah.
Use the white egg yolk is good, but this one is much
Too
better.
dry for me.
Pardon? Put some more water in. Put more until a little bit of this, you see, like a little sauce.
Oh, so you make the paste out of this flour?
Yeah, with the water. Put some water. We're gonna use this as a stick when we. Okay, everyone ready? Just make sure you pick, and in that point, just try to separate.
Is that
Looking good, Amanda. Looking good.
Is that
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine, Amanda. That's fine. Okay, so now get the cheese ready aside. We need a little bit of, so however you want to do it, I'm going to show you how to wrap. Put this away.
They go quite hard, don't they, these things?
What is it?
The sheets.
My one is perfect.
Of course.
Yeah, normally, sometimes you put it, I don't know where it's in. Maybe you can put a little bit of maybe paper towel over because it might get it dry, too dry. Normally, we get it done, or if not, just turn it over. Okay, I'm going to show you how to wrap it up.
Yes,
so
this is the whole reason why I'm here to watch this.
This is a very, very important. So you get this ready, one side, and you just get, I normally use the hand, just get about that much, not too much, yeah, the quantity.
Half a handful.
Yeah, half of handful. It's about that side.
Right, Malai, can I suggest you let everybody get to that point now before you start?
Yeah.
This is the magic bit.
Yeah. This is the magic bit. So everyone put, let's say, if you stick the spoon about that side, the fork.
Okay.
Depend on the cheese, yeah, just like what you call is less than half, yeah, and then I just gonna put, the bottom, roll it up, yeah.
From a corner.
And then, yeah, in the corner, and then get the left, go over, let's go over. Just make sure that you use this hand, roll over, and then use your self-raising flour stick.
Oh, sorry, I missed your rolling.
Yeah, well, okay. I think you've got 49 more to watch, so that's okay.
I know, yeah. So the next one.
How big are your sheets, Malai? They don't look smaller than, I must have got giant ones.
Yeah, you probably have the big one is even better, easy to roll. The small one, depend on the size, So here we go. I need a little bit of water to get my hand. Yeah. So roll it up. So use your hand
Okay.
This is the magic bit. And then get the one, and then put your hand there, put the right one, depend on your left or right hand, and then just put the
And Malai, sorry
together,
to be a
roll
pain, but
over.
what you're using at the very end there, that sort of paste comes from the
the self-raising flour and the water mixed together.
Self-raising flour and water mixed together. And how much water?
Just until it make it a little
So it's
bit
a bit like
liquid.
it has the texture of horseradish sauce.
Yeah.
Big mine is.
Or tomato sauce.
The size of mine, it's huge.
Oh, don't worry, they're looking good.
You can add less. If the first one, you need a little bit of practice. So if it's too big, Chris, add less noodle. Yeah.
It's
So
like,
you need to get, because if you fry, it might get broken. If you put too much, and it will get broken. You see, like my one.
it's like doing pierogi, you know.
You see, like that. My one is, see, I've done 4 so far.
Oh my God.
46 to go.
I've got
46
I've
to
got
go.
in here because there's twice the size.
Slow down, Malai, slow down.
So I got 46 to go. So you just see that the technique that I use. Just not too much. As I say, just make sure you've got some space because
My
you need
sheets
to.
were falling apart, like snapping in half. Is that because they were frozen?
Oh, but look, one came out like this and one came out tiny, like that.
Yeah,
No
depend
problem.
on how much you the quantity of the noodle that you add. So the more that you do, you get some practice. So I will add less noodle at the beginning, and then when you get more comfortable, and then you just add more, because when you roll over, make sure that you get plenty. You see, you get plenty space to stick the cheese together. See, like that. So if it's hard, I noticed that one side is hard. You put the noodle where the hard corner one.
It's a bit hard. I should have put some.
Yeah, just roll over the hard side one. See that?
Okay.
So how's everyone doing? Okay, this is the tricky when you roll over.
You're making up my own way.
Yeah, I mean you do your own style. Sometimes, I do like this. I put in the middle, right? This is, I show you the other way. Sometimes I can be like quite artistic. So I cut this half. I just cut this a little bit to make it cheap. So if I have like a dinner party or something, I'll do something. This is the other way I do them. Do like a little sack. When you go to the Thai restaurant, this is how they do it. See?
Oh, like a little parcel.
Yeah, a little parcel. So you just cut one from the spring roll cheese.
Yeah.
And then I just wrap around it. You just put like in the middle. Put the spring roll in the middle. You wrap. Look at that, a little parcel. See?
I'll stick with rolls.
Yeah, stick with roll. Roll is with the parcel. You can use like a prawn parcel.
I like it.
Work exactly the same. If you want to do like prawn parcel,
yeah,
but take a little bit of a few times to practice. So Nigel, do you think you can do it?
Yes.
Confident?
Very confident.
Very good. See, a few times.
That's my middle name, Confidence.
Confident. And then we're coming around. Just make sure that you put your little water bowl. Remember water bowl? You can dip your finger in there because your finger will be a little bit.
Oh, well, after that flour? Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a kitchen towel and wrap it in kitchen and
Yeah, or whatever. So normally I will do, because I can do it quite quick, and
everyone is different. Everyone is different.
yeah. I mean, depends on the size of the spring roll. I'm gonna add a few parcels because I want to impress my neighbor. You see. Impress my neighbor. I'm gonna make a little parcel. Do like sort of various.
I think
you know what? If you like crispy duck, sometimes you do duck roll. This is similar thing. Yeah. Exactly the same. You got crispy duck, and then this is the way that you No, not the pancake. Sometimes you get like crispy duck when you crispy duck roll at the starter. Remember when you go to the Thai restaurant? This is the way, the same thing, similar that they had. See? I like my one come out. My one come out. You see, if it's, I noticed like one corner is very, very hard. So I use that for the start up my corner.
Is that
so I will use
we've left it alone for a while.
Because it's been there for a while. Normally I will do straight away when I take it out, but because we prep the other thing, but that's all right. So as soon as the corner, you see that you got plenty of the flour, it will stick together. So in this point, if you have family member, have any friends, you just ask them, show them how to do it together and eat. Like, I mean, we do a few times at Sarah. It's really fun. We cook and then we fry, we eat as we go along. Really good.
Can you freeze them after you've
yeah.
Is that before you fry them or after?
No, before it's fried. You know what? I'm gonna freeze some of this. So talking about that, I'm going to just put in here.
So you could literally fry them at this stage.
Yeah, look, one I've done them because I got lots. So I'm going to put this in the freezer.
Oh, okay. You don't put anything else.
No, that's it. So when you fry them, you just take it out and then
fry them.
Fry them.
Together?
Fry them frozen. Don't need to. You're not doing what do you call it, defrost, because otherwise gonna go smash. So I put that already because I got lots of them. I don't think we're gonna eat it all tonight.
Really love
so I normally when I make 50, I just fry. Like when I have people coming around for dinner, I use that as my starter. The same at prawn toast.
Take my hat off to you, Malai. This is very fiddly.
See, when when I cook for you guys, when I bring it along, you see that how much work that it needs to get done. Imagine.
But you know what? This is fantastic job to do when you either put the music on or listen to some good program on the radio or something. You don't even think about it. You just keep rolling.
Yeah, definitely.
I think it's brilliant.
Rolling, keep
rolling, yeah. So just make sure that when you do the tip, the corner, push it, yeah? Push your both fingers together. Just make sure that no space, because when you fry them, it might get broken. Got some air in it. So make sure no air coming at all. So I mean, like, I just use like one spoon. I mean, like, it's a smaller, it's better. So when it's fried, it will stay nice.
It come very, very big. I think
it's much harder with a bigger thing.
You probably put too much cheese on, Chris.
Too much?
Too much noodle.
Not too much noodle. Yeah, possibly.
So as soon as it's big one, as soon as you make sure that you stick together, you fry, it should be all right. It doesn't take long to fry because everything is cooked. Just need to fry the cheese until it's golden brown. So we're going to fry. So now you guys know how to cook spring roll prawn toast. Famous. See that I never ever know how to do this because I have to do like hundreds when I was help working at the Thai restaurant because they need to prep this for the starter.
Oh, really?
I used to be crying in one point because I got shouted that I was too slow. I'm like, oh. Like, you got to be quicker. I'm just like, yes, I'm coming. I'm going like just shaking.
Got to make 20 a minute. Come on, hurry up.
Oh my God, I have to make like lots.
Oh yeah, Malay, I know what you are saying. Now I put less noodle and they are smaller. I'm getting better.
See, you learn.
I'm getting better.
You learn. You cannot make everything perfect at once. You need to learn from that. See?
That's true. Like very big sheets as well.
And practice and practice. The big sheets even better because it's easier to roll up.
I don't think so. It's too much. I have to cut some away.
Oh, I love.
Don't need to cut it, Amanda. Just roll. I think sometimes I use the big sheet.
I'm so hungry now, Malay.
I've got a nice little selection of cut-offs.
Cut-offs? What are you cutting off?
The sheet too big.
Oh, are you? But you've got the same as me. Malay, did you not have the same sheets as I had? And Amanda?
No.
I'm not. No, I think I've got smaller.
Smaller one. Okay.
Yeah, I got a smaller one, I think. So here we go. Just keep going. How's Juliet doing? Juliet, you doing all right? Is that Kobe in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Kobe. You enjoy your mom cooking?
Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, next week. Green curry. Very good. Very proud.
Can we see what? Yeah, are they there?
Do next week.
I can't even see if that's on the camera. I have a stack of them.
Wow.
I've got a selection.
Juliet, once you finish them, just heat the frying pan.
Okay.
Start frying them. Yeah, because if you want to put some in the freezer, if you have loads, put in the box like me.
Yeah.
I'm going to put some in the freezer because try not to leave it too long, otherwise it's gonna break.
Okay.
So here we go. I'll put this in the freezer right now.
You put them out. Oh, okay, so I do that too.
So because I got like 50. I'm not gonna.
Malay, do you put them straight into the freezer or do you let them cool down a bit to room temperature and all that?
No, I put straight in the freezer.
Straight in the freezer.
Because of the longer you leave, it might get dry and then might get broken when you fry them. Yes, darling.
Can you put them on top of one another in the box, like I'm doing, putting them on top?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Oh, I am so impressed with this. 1, 2,
Well
3,
done.
5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa. 9.
Well done. So for those of you guys that already done, you can start, use the oil, lots, put in the frying pan or the pot, whatever, and then you can start frying them.
What about the prawn and toast? Would you freeze that?
You can freeze prawn toast as well, yeah.
What,
put it in the box.
After or before?
No, you have to put it like fresh, like after you finish, not frying. No, not after before cooking.
Okay. What about I put like the chicken in there?
Pardon?
You know, I've had frozen chicken, then I've defrosted it, and then I'm putting it back in the freezer.
Yeah. As soon as it's cooked, normally
It's not cooked yet, though, is it?
No, no, it's not cooked yet.
No, I can't do that then.
So yeah, I got lots. So I'm just going to I'm going to freeze some of the prawn toast as well. So this is the way that in the for the prawn toast. When I freeze them, I'm going to show you how to do it. I don't think I'm going to fry all of that. For the prawn toast, I just sort of get it back like this, like the shape.
Sorry, get what?
The shape that the shape of the bread, yeah. When you if you want to freeze them, and then you just put it over, so it's easy to spread, yeah. This is the prawn toast. You know what I mean? Like that. And then I put it in the
like a sandwich.
Yeah, like a sandwich. And then I just put it in the
I'm gonna eat them all.
Chris, have you made a good mess in your kitchen?
Terrible mess. Because
Mine is
I normally clean as I go along when I cook.
it's like a bomb has gone off in mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tidy up later, not to worry.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put quite a few.
I've got quite a lot left. Could I keep that or not? Put that in my soup.
Well, if you've got tiny left, you don't need to. If you finish with your spring roll, then
Yeah.
you use on 50.
No.
You done your 50.
No, I'm only doing enough for me, aren't I?
Why don't you got some cheese left? Why don't you do more and then put in the freezer?
I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered. Okay, I think I'm gonna fry some of those. I'm gonna give to neighbor as well. So this hot talking that I'm gonna freeze them. Whoever gonna come round for dinner with me, get lucky.
Yeah. I might just take few to Mark next door.
Oh yeah.
Mark's in the Isle of Wight. Were you not listening?
No. Mark, my neighbour, Mark.
Oh right.
Neighbor Mark. Yes,
Oh,
Chris.
nice.
Why not? Just frying on and then bring it over to him. He will love that. He said really shame that he missed today.
Yeah. No, I think because it's Father's Day, I guess.
Oh yeah. Happy Father's Day.
But also he's doing the garden, so he is working so hard in the garden.
You need to finish.
So he needed to finish.
I just say, Mark is from Australia, isn't he?
Yeah.
Australian, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, from accent. Cool. Marian, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. I'm learning to make spring rolls.
Fabulous. Good.
Still rolling, Marian.
Yeah, I think it was more difficult than I thought. And when Malai used to say that she was very good at making spring rolls, I never thought anything of it. But now I do.
It's very difficult.
I used to bring lots of spring roll to work in finance. Everyone remember Malai with her spring roll prawn toast?
You know what? Somebody else's work is very cheap, isn't it?
But you know, actually, the prawn toast is really good for appetizers for when you get people over. It's not a very normal thing.
Yeah.
If you eat too much, then you can't eat the rest of it.
But that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as I say, it's a shame today. As I say, it's a Father's Day as well, so we cannot. Otherwise, we're probably going to have like full house. Oh yeah, what happened? What happened to Lisa? Lisa and Wendy came today, didn't they? Right.
Malai, you know what? This is so much easier to do than pierogi. Because pierogi is rolled like this as well, but it's such a nuisance. So I prefer that.
I think I definitely filled mine too much to start with. This is my first one. It's massive.
You only need one, Amanda.
I do. I've got so much prawn toast there.
I mean, Malai, what would happen if you just took 2 sheets of this pastry, not pastry, what is this? Pastry. And just literally put the stuff in and rolled it together, would be one big spring roll.
Yeah, it will be. So as I say, just put like less noodle.
No, it's all right. I don't mind rolling them. I think it's lovely to keep rolling them.
Do you think it's fair that I had frozen prawns and then I've defrosted them and then I'm putting them back in the freezer before cooking them? Is that
it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. It works fine with me.
Der er ingen grund til, at de ikke gemmes. Jeg skal bare få de sjove her.
Amanda, I believe that it's like with chicken. You can take the frozen chicken out and cut it to pieces, but then you can't refreeze it. But if you cook it, you can.
I haven't cooked it yet, have I?
No, but that's what I mean, you know, because you ask if you put it in the freezer, but that's like with chicken. You can't say take the chicken out, defrost it, and then put it back in the freezer. You have to cook it and put it back in the freezer. So I think it's the same with this.
I think I better cook it then.
But
you not do a lot anyway, don't you?
I put chicken and prawns in there.
You not do a lot anyway, don't you? It's got quite small. How many you got? Have it. You can have it tomorrow.
Whole plate. Quite a large plate I've got.
Excellent.
have you got? Is Lauren at home? Will she eat some?
What is your mixture and all that? Because I think you cook anyway. As soon as you fry, I can't really see any problem. I've done that, no problem. But normally I say that I cook it from fresh. I mean, I got like a frozen prawn. I put it in the freezer.
If I cook it, I can then freeze it, I think, but not the other way around.
No, you can't. You cannot cook and then freeze. It's not work like that. You have to eat it fresh, or you have to put in the freezer before it's cooked. Otherwise, it's just gonna get smashed. It tastes yucky. Not very nice.
Oh, really? But I thought that you mustn't put stuff back in the freezer when you've defrosted. You have to cook it first.
Well, it worked with some and not working with the others. But this one is just like a little paste. It's like a big chunk of chicken, anything, isn't it? So
I've already got one.
So next time, just do it small. If you don't want to freeze it or whatever, you just if you want to freeze, just use the do your own judgment. People have their different preference, yeah. So if you don't want to take risk, you're gonna have to cook it and eat it on. Like for me, I mean, it should be all right. Put in the freezer.
But like, can we order
because you cooked anyway? So you're gonna have to.
Sorry, but like chicken cashew nuts for next Sunday. We really like that.
Oh, I
we're
already
going
done.
Thai green curry next week.
We're gonna have Thai green curry.
Okay.
Yeah, Marian, I will send you the recipe for we done. When is that? Last week, the week before, chicken with cashew nut. We done already.
Yeah.
Send you the recipe.
That was very good.
Okay.
I'll send you the recipe. I will revisit those dishes that we haven't done because some new people they haven't.
But it's really, but it's really, really nice.
Yeah. And I'm going to do pad krapao. That is one of the most famous dishes.
Yes.
As Juliet requested, pad krapao stir fry minced pork or chicken or seafood or prawn with Thai sweet basil.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And then we make some omelette on top. That's a nice, lovely spicy dish. My son's favorite, one of my son's favorites.
You are going to have to tell us in advance which type of basil we get for that dish.
Thai sweet basil.
Thai sweet basil.
Yeah. You know what? I get it from Waitrose. Waitrose, a pack, and then I put in the freezer. Really good. Because it's not last very long when you get it fresh. You know what? I'm very proud with myself. I'm actually just perfectly 50 sheets. And my sheet is like, really good. Really done. 50 sheets. Really good. Happy with that.
I just
Look at that. I'm done on.
I watched something that Nadia Hussain did, which was on YouTube, to do with tortillas and making omelette and olives and everything. And I watched her do it, and I've now done it 6 times, and it's never been close, never been close to what she managed.
Oh, that's so pleased. So 3, perfect. Sometimes I didn't have enough. Sometimes I didn't have enough sheets. Look at that. It's on, gone.
You're on fire. You're on fire.
I'm on fire. Hopefully everybody on fire the same. So now I get on that. I put aside. So now I'm gonna have to quickly clean my wok. Walk with me, and then we're going to fry. We're gonna fry, and then we're gonna eat them together. Yeah. Yes, darling.
How do we stop the sheets getting so dry?
We waited around.
You need to wrap. Maybe wrap. Make sure you put it back in the maybe in the package. Put back in the package, or use the towel to cover.
Oh.
Or you just do sheet by sheet as when you stick together. You do it sheet by sheet.
Yeah, but when I took them all out, now I have to unroll a few more, and as I'm unrolling, they are already dry.
Yeah, so next time put some cloth cover.
Cloth over it, yeah.
Or put it back in the pack once you separate them, because now the air go into to that, and then create the dry. Yeah. I'm just gonna tidy up my.
I am nearly done. I'm doing the last one.
Okay, and then get your wok ready, and then get it heated up, and then we're going to fry them in the frying pan or the pot or frying pot or whatever.
Are they deep fried or are they just fried?
Deep fry. We're gonna get that deep fry. Yeah, let me put that away.
A lot of oil then.
Yeah. So now I'm gonna get like high heat. Oh, I forgot the wine. Important.
I need a kitchen porter here.
Yes.
See, Maxine's still got volumes of wine left over, so she's ready. Let's pour it all in. Not measuring out into thimbles.
Nigel, it's thirsty work when you're cooking. I know you're only watching.
Yeah,
Juliet fried
I'm
already.
not swimming, I'm spectating.
Juliet, you fried some already.
I did, only because it was getting dry.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
I froze quite a lot. So I had the big sheets, so I've gone for quite big spring rolls.
Fabulous. That's great.
Me too.
Okay. Why we put that ready? I got this sweet and sour sauce. I got this really good value. I got it from the Thai supermarket. Got big one, or you can get it any sweet and sour sauce. So I'm gonna put that as a dipping, because when we fry them, we're gonna eat them. So I'm gonna put in the little pot.
I'm going to give you my address so you can send a few rounds. You realise that, right?
More than I do. I've got the plate ready, and then I will put the kitchen towel. I've got kitchen towel put in the plate ready. Yeah, so we will absorb. So I'm gonna, because now the heat is really hot now, so I'm gonna put some amount of the oil.
That's a lot of oil.
I'm gonna fry the spring roll, because we're gonna fry the prawn toast as well. So you need to get some oil, otherwise, like deep fry.
That looked like about 1/5 of the whole bottle.
We're going to, no, not really. It's about, earlier it's about that, it's about there. Depend on what quantity that you, because they absorb a lot of oil in here. If you're thinking about it, you're gonna need to deep fry prawn toast and spring rolls. So you need to make sure that is, because the oil gonna come out very quickly, absorb from the cheese. So I'm going to get my dipping ready.
Well,
My
you
sauce.
just a big pan, not in a
Got
wok.
my sauce. You can have the big pan or the wok. I have the wok. I prefer to fry mine in the wok. So I got my sweet and sour ready. I'm gonna fry this spring roll now. Everybody. Yeah, we're gonna fry spring roll first.
Okay.
Now it's really hot now. My one is hot because high heat.
Are you on high heat? High heat?
Yeah. For the beginning on high heat, and then if it's too hot, then you can reduce to together.
Malai, it's Max.
Yeah.
So I've done my spring rolls, they're fried off and they're in the oven, keep them warm. But
Yeah.
with the prawn toast, they are frying off right now. Do I need to like flip them over, or do you just fry them on their bottom?
Yeah, flip them over a little bit. Just make sure that get it until it's brown. Normally, for the you cook more on this side because that's where you got the meat, and then you just flip over. You have to action very quickly, otherwise it's gonna get dry. Gonna get like sort of overcooked.
Yep. Okay. Lovely. Thank you.
No problem. So now my spring roll is start cooking. So just make sure like sort of a golden brown. My spring roll. Don't turn over. Golden brown texture. Yeah. So I got like plenty space, so I just like add it until we get on. So it's on cook at once. The boy gonna enjoy this. And I'm having my chili con carne tonight for main course. I cooked chili another night, so today this one is a starter. Not gold.
Are you cooking all these 50 spring rolls just for Dylan?
No, on the spring roll for the neighbors as well. So I'm gonna give big place for the neighbor. Lucky neighbor.
So Malai, I have already cooked your chicken and cashew nut stir fry. In fact,
wow. Oh, well done. Here we go.
Right,
Shall we on camera to Maxine in her garden, beautiful garden?
Yeah, and I also have a red Thai curry sauce, and I'm going to do prawns in that.
Fabulous.
And I have my homemade elderflower champagne to drink with it.
Wow. How many people? Just you and John?
Yeah, just me and John.
Wow. That's good. Well done.
I think we're gonna have enough.
Can I come over? Can I come over?
Lovely.
I want to come and test and check how she's doing. I'm only 2 miles away from you guys.
Yeah. Come on over.
Yeah, just send me the address. We're coming over. Look at that. So make sure, and then just turn over. Make sure that it's brown in one side. Easy for me. I just use my
Your chopsticks.
yeah. I use my chopstick, or you can use the other. That's whatever you're comfortable. That's why we need some quantity of oil, because otherwise it's just gonna get burned. So by the time I might have to add some more. If you have deep fry, it's easier. When I do, remember when I do the the charity event for Link Able, cook for 100 people, we make a lot of spring rolls. So my friend Ladda, my Thai friend, she have the big deep fry. You know, the one that you fry in fish and chips or whatever, and then cook it very quickly.
All right, do you take them out on a piece of kitchen towel?
Yeah, put the towels in there, or another way I use as well to help drain the oil out. I use this. I use one of these or the other. You see, get that ready. So yeah, so some paper towels, because my one is nearly cooked now. It doesn't take long to cook. As soon as the what do you call the cheese, the spring roll cheese is cooked like golden brown, you'll be fine. It's on ready, because the
Golden
inside
brown.
is already in cook anyway. I'm gonna reduce heat to medium heat now. Look at that. Look, guys.
Looks good. Yeah, looks beautiful.
Good.
Look, I burnt mine.
Oh, have to do it quick.
I got mine on the camera.
Very good. Well done, guys. Very proud of you guys. So I'm just gonna quickly soak it. That's why, because it's a lot of oil in there. That's why we put under the drain them on the paper towel. Yeah.
We put it down to very low heat now.
Yeah, low heat, fine. I put like my one is medium. Look at mine. Nice, Joe. Come over. Yeah, I'm gonna fry the rest. So because I fry this spring roll first, because with the sesame oil, when I fry, the sesame seed will come out and then it will cover. Not very nice.
I'm going to do my prawn on toast. I'll put the big thick piece in first.
Yeah. So you done your spring roll already?
Yeah.
Perfect. So I'm just going to do my spring roll first.
And what's heat fry?
You just you fry this side first, yeah?
Yeah.
You put this side all down. That's it.
Yeah. And how high are the heat?
Just do medium heat.
Medium.
Because that point, your oil should be really hot now anyway.
Yeah, it looks like boil.
Sorry, did you say sesame seeds up?
Pardon?
Did you say sesame seeds up?
Wow. You need to cook that sesame size down.
Oh.
You need to cook that size. You don't need to cook the, just only turn over one. And then
I need to add some oil.
you need to add some more oil in if you need to, because that point, the oil will take a lot out.
And how long do you cook it for?
Well, just make your own judgment. You see until it's cooked, until it's brown.
Straight away, it goes brown.
I cannot really tell you, like maybe just a couple minutes. You just turn it over. So you on done your spring roll?
Yeah. Well, I didn't do many.
Okay.
I put them in the freezer.
Yeah, I cook quite a few because I'm going to.
Oh, my spring rolls look lovely. So I'm just trying it on.
Yeah. Look, everybody, look at my one.
Oh, they look nice, Malai.
Woo! I haven't tried yet. I've got to make a little bit because it's still quite hot. So
Chris's attention to detail and precision has paid off here.
Yes. Is that nice, Chris?
Delicious.
You have your sweet and sour sauce. You need to dip in the sweet and sour sauce.
Didn't have time. I was so
too busy putting it in your mouth.
You didn't have sweet and sour sauce to go with
It's
that.
supposed to go via the sweet and sour into your mouth. Yeah, you can't bypass the sweet and sour sauce.
Oh, look at that.
And sour. My God, my kitchen
Nice
looks.
and gonna. Let me try. Woo-hoo.
It's the prawn
Moment of truth. Moment of truth. You see, like that's why I fry after that. I put it in the paper towel because of help take on the oil out. And then on the plate I put towels as well. You see, like hardly any oil in there because of it's drained it out from that paper towel. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to try. See, my one is perfect. It's not broken at all.
Oh, mine are not broken.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Ooh, this sauce is getting a little bit kick as well.
Delicious.
Delicious. Right. I haven't fried my prawn toast yet. I just want to make sure that I've finished this. It's just for neighbors as well, so I cook quite a few. Maybe I'll come and join Maxine in her garden with my spring roll prawn toast, and we compare each other.
Maxine, I don't think you can get away with this now. You just have to invite Malai.
She's good. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I will, for sure. I will, definitely.
You know, I always come with Malai. We always come together like twins.
I know.
That's fine. I realised it's a kind of like working contingency, so absolutely.
Oh, yesterday I went to my friend, my Thai friend. She's a beauty therapist, and I get my eyebrows done. And she cooked, my God, we stayed at her until 10 o'clock. I was there from midday until 10 o'clock. We had like lunch, dinner. They had so much time. They don't want me to come home. I said, sorry, we need to go home. So here we go. I even tried this, look, little bag. Look at that. Well presented. Well, once the lockdown over, I will invite you guys over as well. So I'll we have a nice Thai feast. So the oil is nearly gone, so I need to add some more now. I'm gonna put like how he's get it quicker. So I'm going to fry now my prawn toast. Look at that. Not gonna take long. But just be careful as well because it gets really, I burn myself sometimes with this. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you started taking clients yet, Malai?
Pardon?
Is your friend taking clients yet? Is she taking clients?
Which friend? The one that I seen yesterday.
Yeah.
The one, yeah. If anyone want to do the eyebrow, nails, she got a lovely garden at the end. So you go to the side of the house. So it's like
Amanda, look at
the way that you get the screen.
Look at mine. I went there yesterday. She did my eyebrows.
Oh, wow.
Great, that's lovely. Look at mine.
Yeah, super.
Dear, come and try your spring roll. Yeah, come and try your spring roll. See, what do you think? I've got some tester.
Hello.
So my friend Marian from Denmark.
Hiya, Mariam from Denmark. I'm Nigel from London.
Hello, nice to meet you, Kate.
Marian, this is Paul, my other half.
Did you not used to work for Hitachi Computer?
Juliet. Hello, Juliet.
No,
And Amanda.
everyone's doing very well.
Well, you know what, at these days, not many companies are doing that well. Just the ones that really has a really structured business has been on the market for a long time. I really
Nigel, are you watching
do
the
not
football?
envy the new starters of the business.
Yeah.
Because they're suffering.
It's on in the background, yeah.
Hi, Nigel.
I was in that ground in 1977 for a League Cup semi-final, Everton versus Bolton, 58,000.
That's when
Wow.
It was a bit noisy. We drew 1-1 and we lost the second leg 1-0 at home.
Sorry, Everton and who?
Bolton.
Bolton. You can't hear us all, no?
This one not working.
Why is that? That's really strange. Sorry, Malai, I can't hear out of the left AirPod for some reason.
Can you tell Malai
I was in that.
toasts are amazing?
They're amazing.
Prawn toast, incredible.
Prawn toast.
Broad toasts are amazing. Aren't they?
we love the
Yeah.
process.
That's Juliet. saying that.
Oh, good.
Nigel, I was in the same grounds when Everton played Woking.
Oh,
in the
really?
cup.
All right.
Yeah.
Was that Tim Bazaglo?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. I couldn't believe.
How much do they charge now to protect your car?
Well, we got the coach, so I don't know.
Some little Scouse lads appear who are about 12, but going on 17. Mind your car, mister. It used to be £1, but I think inflation's put it up.
Yeah, I'm sure. Pound per wheel, maybe.
£1 a wheel, exactly. Plus a tip for £1. £5, thank you very much.
Yeah. They've
No
got
question.
escalators at that ground, haven't they? Have you?
Yes.
I've never seen escalators at a ground before until that.
Yeah, that was ahead of its time, that stand that's opposite the cameras, because that was built in the mid-70s.
Right.
I think it was John Smith, actually, was the name of it. Anyway, yeah, so that was well ahead of its time. And when I went, there was the bit behind the goals was pushed back, but they used that stadium in the '66 World Cup.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Brazil, Portugal.
Did you go to that one as well?
Russia. And Brazil trained in Bolton, which is
Oh my
a big
God.
deal. There's actually a picture which I still haven't managed to get my hands on, which is Pele
Oh,
training in his baggy tracksuit in front on the grounds of my school.
No way. Wow, amazing.
In
Bloody
1966,
hell.
yeah.
Brazil went to Bolton. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. They failed miserably in that World Cup. They got, I think, yeah, Portugal played North Korea then, that famous quarter-final when they were 3-0 down. Portugal and Eusebio scored a hat-trick and they won 5-3.
Oh, bloody hell, wow.
And then England beat them in the semi-finals.
Looks like Amanda eating her already.
Yeah,
Is yours nice, Amanda?
lovely.
I'm gonna switch you back to Malai so she can hear.
All
I'm gonna
right.
Switch you.
All
See ya.
right. And you, how's the haircut, Paul? Are you happy?
Say
Happy
again.
with the haircut?
I was trying to hide that bit.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm on the phone to the police in about 10 minutes.
Okay. You don't know where we live, do you?
I do actually.
Yeah, really good. It was 2 meters away. He's got really long scissors.
Yeah, obviously. Well, all these footballers I'm watching,
I know.
they've all got perfect haircuts. Who's been
I
cutting
know.
their hair in lockdown?
Yeah, they've all got hairdressers in the family. It's really in the household. It's really.
Amazingly
I didn't
coincidental.
know that. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that, but now we do.
Like, can I just see your prawn toast before I head out?
Who said that? Were they asking the question? Were you asking Malai that question?
Prawn toast.
I still didn't get that. Sorry.
Prawn
I
toast.
don't know why I'm leaning into the laptop. It's not going to help me listen. I'm going to put you on to Malai. 1 second. Thanks, everyone.
Oh,
Sorry, question.
can I see the prawn toast before I head out?
Oh, how's yours?
Look.
Look.
Lovely.
Look at my prawn toast.
Oh, they're nice.
Ooh, prehistoric. They're prehistoric. Fantastic.
That's nice.
And look at my spring roll.
Oh, you're showing off.
Amanda,
Yeah.
take some photo. Anyone take photo, please?
All right, I'm going to take. Hang on.
Take some photo.
I've got it.
Right, hang on. 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, classic.
And then you have to send over to me, okay? Oh, Marian, lovely to see you. Have you undone yours? You undone, yeah?
It was so nice.
Amanda seems to be giving me the V as I'm taking that photograph.
See you next week.
I've got a picture. I've got a picture.
Yeah, I've got your email address and stuff now. Yeah, definitely, I will.
Okay.
Anyone?
Bye-bye.
Enjoy.
Right,
See you,
I've got to
Marian.
eat as well. So bye. Thank you so much.
No problem. Lovely to see you guys. Woo! Yeah, I'm still here. Just wait a minute. I will. How I